Hey, welcome to It's All About the Hunt. I'm Nate, and today it's going to be another Spider-Man day. I'm going to start off by ripping a couple of these Lego minifigures, and then I'm going to rip this Magic the Gathering Spider-Man Universes Beyond Collector Booster Box. So stick around for that. I'm going to break it down into 4 different parts, 3 packs per part, just to make it save space, and I will basically cover my hit area and then reset it. So chapters will be down below if you want to skip around the video a little bit. Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to check these out. I haven't seen too many of these out in the store yet. I know they're hitting everywhere probably, or they already hit and they might have gotten cleaned out. I only found a couple when I was searching. I did use the app OMG Bricks, I think it's called, to scan the bottom to see what they were, so hopefully it was right. They didn't have all the characters that I wanted. I would have bought more of them, but it was a lot of the same figure over and over, so I don't know if it was actually reading them right or not. Anyway, let's check them out. I don't know how I feel about them coming without like the bag holding them together anymore. They used to have a bag, so now I feel like if the package gets a little messed up, you really got to double check, because if a little corner opens, pieces can fall out because some of them are really small. So it looks like it is Spider-Punk. It is the one that I was trying to pull. You do have options with Spider-Man mask or just his regular head, Hobby's head, so you can put it together either way you want to. Sorry, they are small. It's hard to pick up, I guess, on the video. I'll put that together, throw his cool spiked mohawk on him. It's got his guitar. I like how they gave it like the little peg to hold it down near the bottom. That's kind of cool. Kind of get him to jam out a little bit. Or not by holding that. You can't really. Alright, so the first one was Spider-Punk. So there's a few that I'm hunting for. I do dig these a lot. I like the Spider-Verse. I don't know. Spider-Man was always my favorite character, so when it was more Spider-Man, I didn't think it was a bad thing. They do come with a cool little stand. I like that. Display him with all his parts. Cool. Put him up out of the way. And my second one, Spidey 2099. And it does come with alternate heads, so you get Miguel as well. All the different ones. So I'm gonna still hunt a couple of them. I do need a Gwen. I do need a Miles. I do like the Werewolf Spider-Man. So we'll see if I can find any more of these. They're pretty rad. Let me throw this one together real quick. Alright, so Spider-Man 2099. Pretty rad. He does come with like little hologram. Yeah, they're not really going to pick up that well. They both look to be the same. He's got his alternate head, so he's got an angry face. And just like a chilling face. Cool. I dig the extra parts at least that they add into them. Try to get all these to fit on here. Alright, awesome. Now on to the real stuff. Those are pretty rad though, so I'm going to hunt more of those. Those are sick. It was a Spider-Man day. You know, I was just feeling it today for some reason. Not sure why. Alright, so got 12 packs in this collector booster box. I had a lot of fun with my first 6 collector booster packs. There's not a lot of value. It's either you get like a $5 card or you might get one of the cool $1,000 cards. There are some pretty rad cards in this set. Collector booster though, I was surprised. I got this off of the Best Buy website for retail and I had a coupon, so I was like, okay. It really surprised me. I couldn't ever get anything of Final Fantasy really at retail when it dropped, so I'm glad I was able to grab some at retail. And I think Best Buy kind of had the best price on the actual collector booster boxes. Alright, so I'm just going to go right through it, 3 at a time. I'm going to start back right this time. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. All right, Peter Parker. The Clone Saga. Some of these are actually double-sided. Nope, not that one. Rent is Due. Spider-Gwen, Web Warrior. Nice, I'll take that. That's cool. And Spider-Ham. Some fun art. And then my last card is Treasure Human Citizen. Token. Let's go pack number 2. Venom's Hunger. It's pretty rad art. Well, 6-arm Spider-Man. Scarlet Spider, but Kane's version. You got Kraven. And another Kraven. Multiversal Passage. Lady Octopus. Leyline Binding. I think I hit that previously. Rocket Powered Glider. And an art series. Looks like of Miles. Art series of Miles, drawn by Ivan Chavin. Pretty cool. And my last pack for this first part. Awesome. Spider-Man 2099. Keeping that trend alive, right? I hit him in the other ones. Dope. Heck yeah. Symbiote Spider-Man. Got Doc Ock. Ponder. That's always some tough art. I think it's Mobius, right? Yeah. It's one of the covers for like one of the old books. Mary Jane. So a different version of Mary Jane than I've hit already. That's pretty dope. And then my token, Spider Food. Alright, I'll take that. That was a pretty cool first 3 packs of this box. Symbiote Spider-Man, probably like one of my favorite designs, right? And then it leads into Venom. It's just so iconic. It's awesome. Got a Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Spider-Man 2099. So getting a lot of the like names out of the way that I'm stoked to hit. So on to the next 3, and that's happening right now. Alright, here we go. Part 2 of this collector booster box. 3 more packs. Finish that right side. We got Hydra Man, Mysterio, Bioorganic Carapace, Hunter's Insight, got Kraven, that's pretty cool, and Origin of Spider-Man in the foil, so I hit that one previously. Pack 2. This one's starting with Spider-Rex. And a lot of the other same cards. Oh, there we go. Grendel, Spawn of Null. Haven't hit that one yet. That one's art's pretty sick. Miles and Spider-Man versus Venom. Shadow of the Goblin. Kraven the Hunter. Kraven's Last Hunt. So I'm getting a lot of Kravens in this box, huh? Tangle. Superior Spider-Man. And my last pack. Why Crack. Alright, Anti-Venom. Friendly Neighborhood. Imposter Syndrome. Comeuppance. Moreland. Devourer of Spiders. And my art card. Oh, that's pretty sick. Carnage. Got a couple panels in there too. Crimson Chaos. Linen U and Sunny Go. Pretty dope. I'm really digging this rip. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite. I got shelves of Marvel Legends. I got like everything, right? So anyway. Alright, my next three pretty awesome rips. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Almost got a full Sinister Six. Got a couple villains. Got a couple more Mythics. Stoked on that art card. That was pretty rad, that Carnage card. And yeah, let's see what the rest holds. I'm at the halfway point. 6 more to go. 6 more to rip. The first 3 happening right now. Alright, here we go. Part 3 of this Spider-Man Collector Booster Box. Having a lot of fun with this set. This set is pretty rad. I know it's gotten a bad rap, and you know, the price point people are complaining about. The price of the boxes kind of came down some. There are some pretty good hits in some of these boxes though, so we'll see if they stay down or if they start to creep back up. I was lucky enough to buy mine for retail off of Best Buy's website, which doesn't happen, so that should tell you something about the market on this set. Alright, let's go. 3 packs, part 3. Secret Identity. Alright. Iron Spider. Stark Upgrade. Cool little set during Civil War, right? He gets the Iron Spider suit. They kind of did a little bit of that in the MCU as well. Superior Spider-Man, alright. Somehow I missed one in there. Let me go back. Parker Luck. Opposition Agent. So I hit this one earlier. Still not a bad card. Jackal, Genius Geneticist. And a gold signature on the Superior Spider-Man card. That's cool. So some of them have the signature, some of them have the Planeswalker. This one's Superior Spider-Man by Carlos Dottoli. Pretty dope. Hit some doubles, hit some that I needed. Got a Plains. And then we get Sandman, Shifting Scoundrel. Agent Venom again. It's like I got the same packs that I got earlier. Weird. I heard the allocations of the cards, or the placement of the cards, the distribution of the cards is kind of terrible in these. I guess I get to figure it out. Nah, it's cool. The Spot, Living Portal. The Chameleon, Clever Impersonator. It's got all the heads on the background. Cosmic Spider-Man. Alright. Pretty cool. And I got another art card. This time, Norman Osborn, Oscorp. Not a signature of anything. Norman Osborn by Steve Ellis. Alright, I think I ran out of room, so somehow, when I adjusted my camera to draw, I kind of got a little bit of a different setup, so we'll get through it though. We're going to make this work. Mob Lookout. Alright, got a Miles. Moreland. Another one I've hit. Electro, though, I don't think I have. I need the Sinister Six somehow, right? Electro Assaulting Battery. Pumpkin Bombs. Clever Impersonator. With great power comes great responsibility. That one's pretty cool. And then my token, Spider Illusion Villain. Alright, 3 more packs down. I'm digging some of these hits, though I hit some of these as doubles already from my first round of 6 that I hit. The couple of the Agent Venoms. Now, granted, if I'm playing things, you want multiple copies anyway, but as a collector, I want to hit everything one time at least first. Alright, on to part 4. 3 more packs to rip, happening right now. Alright, here we go. We're on part 4. 3 packs left to go on this collector booster box. Not a whole lot of value so far. That is going to change this time. Let's go. First pack up. They just announced Ninja Turtles for like April release. Not sure if I'm going to be interested in buying any of those. They've been announcing some pretty cool stuff recently, so I'm keeping an eye out on New York Comic Con, see what else pops up. Spider Suit. Ultimate Green Goblin. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. Peter Parker. Reprieve. And Electro. Assaulting Battery. Alright, first pack was coming in with a couple Mythics. Let's see what pack 2 does. Oh, jam. Spectacular Spider-Man. It's probably the one that's not worth any money though, right? I can't remember. Alright, cool. Spectacular Spider-Man, so one of the base just plain Spideys, that's awesome. Then we got the Symbiote Spider-Man, I've already hit this one. I'll take another though. I mean, it's only a couple bucks, but it's still a pretty sick card. Web of Life and Destiny. I love these art ones. They're pretty dope. So you got some old school Ramito on this. That's from one of the annuals. Right? And there was like separate covers for both. And pretty cool. The Spot is my final one for this pack. My last pack of this box. Pretty stoked. It's been a fun set. I saw that they are up for retail on Amazon again, so I was kind of debating buying more. I don't know how I feel about Avatar. I wasn't really a fan of it. I know it's got a big following. Not that I wasn't a fan of it. I just never watched it. Right? It seemed pretty good. The animation seemed actually pretty rad. I hear the story's awesome. I watched a couple episodes. The live action was terrible. All right. Web shooters. I think I got all the web parts that I need. It's got his suit, got his shooters, got a swamp, got some Doc Ock tentacles. Throw those on. Hydra Man. Doc Ock, there we go. Finally hitting some more villains that I haven't hit. So it's kind of weird. I've hit like a lot of these same rares in the like other 6 packs that I bought. It is what it is, but you know. Same thing, right? I hit this already, but that's pretty dope. Winds of Change. Spider-Man 2099. That's dope, though. I have not hit that. And that is my last card. What are you guys' thoughts? You guys buying the Spider-Man? You guys waiting it out? You gonna hold out? You gonna get the Turtles? You gonna get the Avatar? I'm not gonna get the Avatar. Maybe the Turtles. I do love Turtles. They were like one of my jams when I was a kid. Love the cartoon, the action figures. I do have issue 1 of the comics. Second print though, but you know what? I'll take it. Considering what, first print is, but they're still pretty awesome. Alright, that's going to do it for this collector booster box of Spider-Man. Not a whole lot of value here. I do dig the cards because Spider-Man is my favorite. Some pretty rad cards. I dig the art cards, I think, the most. The cover art, the old school art, that brings me in. Too bad I didn't get the textured foil of the Spectacular Spider-Man, but still a pretty cool card. So I got Spidey, got a double of the symbiote Spidey, got a double of the 252. Kind of hurts a little that I got doubles of things, but it is what it is. On to the next hunt. If you want to see more of my collecting journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that button down below. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you dig this, if you like this, please let me know. Shout it out. Hit that like button for me. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, I'm Nate. This was It's All About the Hunt, and I'll catch you on the next hunt.